This is the Wyze app for the Wyze Air Purifier. Here you can see at the top of the page, so I'm just going to simply select that. And what we're going to see right here, it's going to give you a layout of, hey, how is the air quality at home outside? Here you can see it's good, showing a 10 air quality. It's showing moderate for the current location. Down here, we have auto. That means that the unit itself is just set for auto. I can, by tapping this, turn it into sleep mode, which will just do as you might expect. Turn it to sleep mode, which will turn off the lights and lower it to its lowest setting. I can also select off, which will turn the unit off completely. Notice all the data up here also gets turned off. I'm going to come back to auto mode and bring your attention to the top here. It's letting me know that running on auto mode, it will take roughly 40 minutes for it to cleanse the air to get down to a good standing instead of a moderate standing. If I select manual down here, well, this will allow me to unlock and lock device, set the level of airflow that I want. By default, since it's on auto, it's going to be on the lowest, but we can go medium, mid, max, and turbo, and all of that information will get sent to the unit. We also have a timer. How long do I want this to run? 1 hour all the way up to 8 hours, or I can do custom and set a specific time there. Just make sure if you make any changes on this page that you also hit the save button when done. I have not, so I'm just going to select cancel. At the top of the page, there is a little light bulb icon. Selecting this icon will, one, show you the outdoor pollution for your location. Now, right here, you could see all of them are green except for this one over here. It's yellow, letting me know, hey, that's a little bit of an issue. If you see a red, that means there is a definite issue outside. Here you have a historical data sheet for a specific day. It's only going to give you one day. You'll notice this green dotted line right down here. That is the health guidelines. You want to be below that. And you can see my little white dots that are taken every hour at the highest value. Well, they're all below that green dot, or that green dotted line, so I'm okay. Coming back to our main page, that's the controls. If we come up here and select what looks like a sprocket icon, that brings us into the settings for the unit. I can rename this unit right from here if I want. I can select notifications. So send notifications. Well, what do I want? Filter life running low. I have that toggled off right now. Or urgent messages, meaning, hey, the air quality either inside or outside is drastically bad and you should be notified of that. Here we have filter management. Well, filter name, I can give it a name if I wanted to. Filter type, what type do I have? So in my case, I'm currently using the wildfire one, so I'm going to hit save. So it's saying, based on that, I have 98% of its life. I can also select how to reset, and it will walk me through how to actually reset that. Some of that is only going to be accessible from the unit itself and not part of the application. And then down here, I could buy more filters from the shop. So I'm just going to select save, so that data gets saved up there. LED display, I could turn that off and on manually from here. So I could have it on turbo mode and turn the LED display off using the application. Location is based on either your current location, or you can select your location on a map. Right now, I have it pointed to Stony Point Battlefield, which is why it says I'm in Stony Point. Here we have return to clean air. What this does, if toggled on or off, it will use your phone's location as a geofence, meaning as you get closer to your house, it will turn on or turbo mode the air purifier as you get home so that you come home to clean air. Coming down, we have the selection for rules. We can set up specific rules for this. May it be a trigger for a light switch or a Wyze plug or a camera. We have sharing. So if I come in here, I can share this with somebody. Keep in mind, they will need to have their own Wyze account in order to share the device. Here we have device info, lots of sensitive information in there, so we're not going to go in there. We have Wyze support, help center, troubleshooting, and submit logs. And then all the way at the bottom, delete device. And that is everything that you can do with the Wyze app for the Wyze Air Purifier.